You have someone from your past deeply triggered. Like, I'm seeing somebody watching you, maybe from like a fake page or keeping tabs on your social media, maybe through friends or family members. This is somebody from, I'm hearing like your like developmental years, like not your teen years, but like your 20s, maybe early 30s for some of you. But I'm seeing that this is someone who really had a huge impact on the person that you are today, and not like because they were just oh so positive and oh so kind or any of those things. They were somebody who put you through a lot of trauma, a lot of BS, just because they were so unhealed, because they could not work on themselves, they could not do what they needed to do for themselves. And hold on. Okay, I don't know why I cannot like part my hair and talk at the same time. But this was a person like, and I'm feeling like this person, your family either really, really liked or really hated. Obviously, I'm speaking to a very large collective, but there was a lot of family pressure. For some of you, this could have been like a high school sweetheart, maybe, or I'm just getting somebody who was very integral to your development. And because of the situations that you went through with this person, you've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of healing. And I'm hearing it's because you didn't want to end up like them. I'm seeing someone who's just very bitter, who's very kind of just like lost in their own, like, woe is me, life is so terrible, everything's happening to me kind of mentality. The song Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac is really significant. Also Jennifer Tilly is significant. That just popped into my mind. That was strange. Um, but I'm just really seeing like you're gonna have some sort of confrontation with this person. You're gonna have some sort of meeting. I just heard remembrance. So I feel like they're going to try and like have you walk down memory lane with them and oh, remember when XYZ was so good and blah 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 blah. This is I really feel like this is part of that old, no, it's not even the old cycle closing up. That cycle has already been closed. And when you close that cycle, whether you did some sort of like energetic work or like cord cutting or anything like that, the moment that you fully separated from this person, whether you were aware of it or not, you kind of like sent like a signal, or like they felt you pulling your power back. And so they're like, "Oh my god, like wow, I was feeling so good. I was feeling so, wonderful." And they didn't realize that they were harvesting your energy this whole time. Or maybe they did realize, but you didn't realize that they were harvesting your energy. It's just like the thoughts you would spend on them, or, remembering parts of your past and anything like that. They were harvesting that energy. So when you did this cord cutting or this, separation, you called your power back. And I'm seeing that power is going to show up in a lot of, I'm hearing monetary ways for a lot of you. So you could just be getting like random little deposits back, or like, I'm hearing like, what am I trying to say? Deposits back. It's like refunds. Random refunds is what's popping to my mind. Like getting randomly refunded something, or getting money from like an old job randomly, or like maybe a family member just sends you money randomly and like maybe they owed you something. I'm just seeing that you're getting your power back, and it's going to show up in very physical ways, because I'm hearing this is your physical timeline. This is the timeline where things appear in the 3D. I feel like you've been doing a lot of like energetic inside work, and it hasn't really manifested in the 3D because like you were laying the foundation. You were doing all the internal work that needed to be done. And it was really important, really integral for you to do that before things could land in your 3D in a way that felt good, in a way that felt safe, I'm hearing. So you could have had a lot of financial success in the past, but it was fleeting, or it gave you some sort of stress or trauma for a lot of you, depending on what you were doing for work. And it's not going to be like that now. Like I'm hearing you have all of your power now. You have all of your powers. Interesting. And I'm seeing like you are about to enter into this time period where you are just solely focused on the self, focused on yourself. And so you're going to have these instances of people coming back into your life just to kind of see if they can kind of re-up on the energy that they lost from you. Like, dang, like it was real nice when, you were spending all your thoughts on them, or you were texting or thinking about them, or any of those things. They were getting some sort of, energetic boost when you were doing that. Hold on. Focus. I'm also hearing the song Bitter by Chantel Moore. Specifically, like, you know the chorus. Stop calling my phone, nigga. Like, that song on repeat in my brain just now, all of a sudden. And so I really feel like this person, oh, they're so upset. They're so mad. And like I said, they're watching either your social media or trying to, get family to talk about you or mutual friends. Like, oh, what's so and so doing? I really, it's coming to nothing. Even if they are able to look at what you're going, they can't do anything. Like they literally have no power. Any power that they had was power that you gave them. And because you took it back, they literally can do nothing. All they can do is watch as your life improves and you are living your best life and you're super happy, and they're just going to be bitter and sad and lonely, and I'm here for it. I love that. And I'm also hearing that this person was very physically controlling, even if they did not like physically touch you or harm you in any way. I'm seeing that they were very controlling over like what you said, what you wore. I'm hearing like negging, if it was like a romantic situation or they wanted it to be and it never amounted to that. But this person just, God, they're so unhappy. Like the feeling I'm getting is just like, ugh, like you're such a hater for no freaking reason, bruh. But I'm really seeing like this person wanted to control you physically. And what I'm sensing is like they desperately wanted to be you. I'm getting that for some of you, this was a man. And typically I don't speak with it like in gender roles or anything like that, like on gender or anything like that. But for a lot of you, this is a man, and I'm hearing like this relationship gave you a lot of almost like body dysmorphia, where you never really felt beautiful, you never really felt attractive, because for some reason what this person is saying is still kind of like playing in your head a little bit. um the makeup is coming through really heavy, maybe feeling like you need excess makeup or that you shouldn't wear makeup. There could have been like a religious element to this as well, like just very controlling of your body and your self-expression. um I'm speaking to a feminine energy, although gender does not matter with who I'm speaking to, but I do feel like the root of this issue was a masculine energy or a man. Um, and I'm hearing like you've really done a lot of work to heal that and being comfortable with your body and comfortable with how you look and just existing. And what's really funny is when this person, like, if they ever get in contact with you, like, for some of you, you're going to be in contact. For a lot of you, they're just going to, my hands are so purple. For a lot of you, they're just going to, like, be stalking your social media or, like, talking to family. But for those of you who actually do, unfortunately, get to speak to this person, the first thing they're going to comment on is your appearance. It's like, oh, wow, you look so good, and blah, like, complimenting you for the things that they used to, make fun of you about or make you feel terrible about. And it's because it was never about how you looked. You probably looked freaking amazing. It was your confidence. It was your glow. It was your spark. They didn't have that for themselves. And so they were angry that you had it. And I'm also hearing that there was someone in both of your lives, either like a child or like a friend or a pet or something like that, that they tried to weaponize or use almost like a prop of like, look how great I am. Look how I interact with X, Y, and Z. Look, I'm wonderful. They're going to attempt to do that again. They're going to, for a lot of you, it's like children or something like that, or like a friendship. I'm also hearing like parents, maybe like you were very close and like your parents are having like some health issues or something like that. They're going to use this connection as a bit of a prop to try and get you to sympathize with them, and like, oh, I've been really, I'm actually a really good person and blah 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 blah. No, we're not. We're not doing any of that in 2026. Okay, we're not doing any of that. But I just want to say all this to say, like, when this person comes in, and for a lot of you, it's because you're entering into union with your divine counterpart. And like, of course, all those energies are going to try and come back and be like, no, wait, that's okay. Don't worry about that. But like, it's going to happen around the same time as you meeting your divine counterpart, either before or after, during, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to tell you this so that you don't do it for like the story, or like sometimes as feminines, we fall in love with like, oh, wow, they came back after all this time and we have all this history. No. Run away, run away. Please do not waste your time. You've already learned the lesson. Please do not go back, okay? I love you guys so much, and I just want to see you thrive. I want to see you happy. I want to see you living your best life, in contact with your, highest timeline. So don't fall for the bullshit. All right. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.